What do we have here? This is the update from our Nano tank. We are moving up, bigger and better things. A 32-gallon. Stay tuned, it's gonna get real.
Click the subscribe button below.
Power. A1A Adventures, baby. Are you excited? Might be a good time to mention, this is not a paid promotion. Just a fun one. Let's check out this baby. Oops. That was the excitement. Okay, so. Patience, grasshopper. Unit may need to be reset after extended periods without power. So we got the BioCube up next to our other tank. However, there is minimal space right here. So we're gonna move some of these racks up real quick, get this stuff off and get it to where we have a good clearance where we can lift this hood, because this is a hooded tank with lights underneath. So we need to be able to access this for our water changes. Let's get to it. Okie doke. Couple hammer downs. A couple seconds later, we got it. Okay, so even a better idea, we just remove that so we can load this up perfectly, because the clearance of the hood is always best if it can fully go up. So you can load everything and have proper working space, always key, right? Give this a quick wipe down with some paper towels and fresh treated water. We got our live sand, 2 hermit crabs to start the cycling, our bag of live rock, and all this water. So one little thing I did notice is that pulling this multi-level customizable filtration chamber, is what they call it, back from here, unboxing, it doesn't come with any of the bio balls or any of the netting to put them in, so it allows you to customize it yourself to however you'd like to tailor this to your tank. So we're gonna have to pick up some of those supplies. It did come with a carbon insert, so we can use a carbon insert at least to get things jump started and going, so we're gonna do that. So I just added a little sand for a base so we could start piling our centerpiece and start building our rock. And our crabby friend made it back well too, because he's hidden right under this piece of rock. I'm gonna lift him up. He is right there. So I'm gonna have AJ pick him up and put him in the tank safely. I'm gonna choose a cool spot. Hopefully he survives too. He was a bonus with some of this good rock we got.
Yeah, he's definitely still good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, he's moving.
You wanna pick him up?
Yeah, try to. No, stop crying away.
And you can move the rock if you have to move the rock too.
No. Yeah, I don't want to squish him. Try to do it a little bit light. No, I can't. I don't want to hurt him.
Could you scare him onto the rock and we'll move the rock as a whole?
I got him.
You got him?
Yep.
Nice. That is cool.
Put him in.
Yeah.
Be free onto the rock.
You little sea bug.
Goodbye, my friend.
You flicked them?
No, I flicked.
Oh, there was a sand?
Yes.
Oh, cool. What? What happened?
There's another crab.
Wait, we almost threw the bag away with a crab in it?
It also looks like he has like a little, like a cool shell, like on top of his body.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to pinch me. Oh, I feel his little pinchers on my.
All these little bonus fellows are gonna help start this cycle in this cage pretty well, right?
Yeah.
This tank, nice. Look at him.
It's cute.
Can I see him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Good find. Pretty colorful. That's cool.
Yeah, maybe you should check if there's another one.
I'm gonna check, yeah.
Oh, first I thought that was another one. I'm like, oh my god.
What is he, pretty tame too? He's not even trying to run away, right?
Well, now he
That's
is.
cool. Look at him just chilling. Gonna help with this tank too. Thanks, Crabbo.
Thank you. Mommy.
All right, we're gonna get him in there. So we got 2 crabs in there. Sweet.
Oh, imagine the Paku when he's bigger. Guys, we got a bag.
Won't we make him his new tank? Yeah. Best 5 gallons of water I've ever poured. Alrighty, so we have completed putting, what was it, 5 gallons in here, because the rock and the live sand took up that extra volume to top off the tank. So we've also added the wave maker in here as well, which wasn't optimal in our Nano tank because of the small space. So we're able to add our wave maker, which I'm pretty stoked about. We have not plugged this in yet, so stay tuned. We're about to plug this sucker in. What I like to do is let this water settle for a little bit so the sand can somewhat simmer down. And we're going to turn on the light really quick, but we're going to turn this back on in a few hours. You only have to wait a few seconds, of course, but we'll return in a few hours and turn the filter on and add our hermit crabs, which in a couple seconds we will. But power on. No, that was not the power on. There's power on. Alright, obviously wants me to set some timers up and all that fun stuff. Alright, so AJ has one of his hermit crabs right now. Go ahead, you can drop it in.
Beefy.
Bloop. All the way to the bottom, right next to that little shrimp tail we put in there. Look at him, he's already coming out. Who knows, he might even go right towards that shrimp tail. And that's going to help at least boost the ammonia level in there and kind of mess with the nitrate levels a little bit. Kind of get things boosting.
The baby one.
And then we got the baby one. Cool. Alright, so those two will start somewhat of the cycle on top of those tiny little micro crabs we got with our rock. And we'll go ahead and let all this water settle. We're going to turn on our wave maker and then we'll go ahead and check on it again tomorrow. So now the next thing that we're doing is getting this little Hermie in here out, and we're going to put him in the new cycle tank. Don't mind the algae on the glass.
Hey, baby, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Nice.
Come here.
You like tweeze him, right? It's like, I'm not going anywhere. Perfect. Pull him out. Nice.
Oh, you want to come out for film? Oh, hello. 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 Hello, my friend. Hello.
Alright, so I'm going to scrub the back of his shell just a drop real quick, alright? So you hopefully don't get bit. Let's get to it. Alright, let's bring him. Alright, let's bring him by the sink. He's got some really cool colors on his shell too. Here, turn him around a little bit so you can see his back. Oh, he's got some algae. We're gonna get the algae off of him. Hopefully you're not gonna get bit.
I don't really care.
But so we're just gonna scrub some of that off and then drop him in the tank. Cool. Okay, so we got our little Hermie friend, and we're gonna go ahead. AJ is gonna drop him in the new tank. Go ahead.
Oh, I see him. I see him. He's coming out a little bit.
And there's the other one.
Yeah, another
Then
one. He's coming out a little bit.
Oh, he's upside down a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Turn
so
around.
he's- Yep. Is it? Oh, let me just do it.
Nice. Perfect.
No.
He's gonna climb that tower and cycle this tank. Now this is only day 2 after we've cycled the tank for its first 24 hours. We're approaching the 48-hour mark, and we added our corals in with all the live sand with all the natural bacteria in it, and we purchased some live rock, as you can tell, because its coloration is a little different from the rest. Definitely has a lot more interesting finds on it too, as far as different kind of polyps we see, and different kind of, we see what was it, a bristleworm, which was really cool. It looked like a centipede with like 28 legs last night crawling around. If I can get a shot of that, I will. But the most important thing here is our GSP, the green star polyps. How much more current they have now, with the wave maker able to do its job, which is absolutely excellent and ideal for this tank. And not to mention already the CJ frags already coming out as well. So with those two different additions, they seem to be thriving pretty well in a short amount of time. And I did add some phytoplanktons too. I did feed them. This is by far the most that I have seen my GSP out and about in a sprout in a long time. Enjoying the current, catching all these little particles in the air floating around, or in the water, shall I say. And as a coral, and as much as a polyp can do, loving life. I would too, if I lived in this tank. And the Hermes too. They are playing their role in their niche in this tank to help build it, to help cycle it. And there is a bunch of wild things growing in here, man. Gonna look into getting some peppermint shrimp, maybe some cool cleaner shrimp as well in the near future, to help maintain and keep this tank nice, perfect. If you haven't seen my other video of green star polyps not opening, here's why. If you have a green star polyp, you may want to check it out. There's some tricks that I've learned through my trials and tribulations on why this sucker would choose not to come out on certain days and what was causing it. So if you're upgrading your nano tank or just starting your first saltwater fish tank, some of our videos might be ideal for you to check out. Please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Please make sure to drop a like, enter any in the comments below, and please share this video. It helps support this channel and our love for aquatics, our love for pets, our love for animals. Thank you for watching.